The past. It is often seen as a world full of fun times and good memories with your family and friends, but can also be seen as a net that holds all the bad decisions and regretful mistakes you've made throughout your life. But why is it that when you look back into the past, those regretful moments seem to outshine the good moments that you have? Why is it that in the present you can still remember the mistakes you might have made years and years ago? What people need to remember is that your current actions are what matters. The past is the past. It's already happened. You can't do anything to change that. But your current actions let you see the world for what it is. And I, for one, feel very strongly about this, as I myself have regretted the times where I focused too much on my past rather than worrying about my future. Fourth grade was one of the most difficult years of my education. That's a picture of me in fourth grade, as you previously saw during Navia's presentation. In fourth grade, I did not know that the fourth graders jumped to conclusions so easily. It was a regular school day, and one of my classmates had asked my other friend about what eczema was and what the skin condition that she had. And at that age, I didn't know what eczema was, so I didn't know what to say. Suddenly, a bunch of my classmates surrounded her, asking her what the skin condition was. So I decided to go and take a look. And when I saw her skin condition, I said, "Ooh, that looks bad." And I didn't mean to offend her, I didn't know what to say. Suddenly she looked at me and she dropped everything, and I could see a tear rolling down her cheek, and I was so confused. And within seconds, she started crying, she started sobbing. And she was one of my best friends. I never wanted to hurt her, but suddenly all of the girls and boys in my class saw me as some type of monster, as if I'd committed the biggest crime in the world. After that, the guidance counselor used to call me down, thinking that I was trying to make fun of her, but I never was. I wasn't trying to hurt her. And when I was called down by the guidance counselor, my friends would start to whisper about me. Is she getting in trouble? When it was none of their business. After this, I became self-reserved. My self-confidence went down. I would always wonder whether what I was saying was the right thing to say, whether I was saying the wrong thing. And I've always doubted myself. I was seen as a leader before, I was seen as a helping hand, but suddenly all of that disappeared, and I didn't know what to do with myself. Now, 6 years later, I do still think about it today, but I know that it was one mistake, 1 year, and that can't change who I am. If I kept dwelling on the things that I did wrong before, the mistakes I might have made, where would I be now? I aspire to become a leader, a helping hand, a role model to my peers, to my younger brother who looks up to me. And I know that if I keep thinking about the past actions that I made, that I'm just going to keep doubting myself, and that won't lead me anywhere in my career path, in my life. And I also feel like it's important for girls in the present to be able to talk about whatever they want. And so I feel like it's important not to let your past actions let you be restricted. So I want all of you to take one important message from this. Your past shouldn't drive you. It shouldn't change who you are. You have a whole life in front of you. You have a future. You have endless possibilities. And the mistakes you might have made years ago, they can help you, they can teach you lessons, but they shouldn't change what you want to become, because you can reach for anything. Thank you.